Good morning, YouTube. It is December 24th, 2019, and welcome to Danette's Kitchen. I decided I'd chat with you a little bit while I'm making a little breakfast. Put a couple of tablespoons of oil in there. Got my coffee that I'm going to be drinking while I'm doing this, so I hope you don't mind. Today is probably one of the busiest shopping days of the year, next to Black Friday. Oh, by the way, this morning I'm making just a nice omelet. Let my couple of tablespoons of oil heat up. Meanwhile, I'll start slicing these mushrooms. You know, you can have mushrooms that are in a can, or you can have fresh mushrooms. There was a time in my life when I wouldn't use mushrooms at all. And no, don't worry, this burner is not on, which is why I'm okay with having this up here. Otherwise, I would have my little side table out. But got like 3 mushrooms I'm going to put in here. Mushroom's not really a meat, but it has a nice texture. It's a fungus. And it's something that people can, you know, really enjoy. So, I'm going to enjoy it in this omelet. I don't mind having mushrooms if I can chop them up a bit so they aren't so large. But you know, when I was growing up, there was this movie that came out that I would watch on TV called Attack of the Mushroom People. I think it can be found now under the title Morgellons. Probably is even on YouTube. But I would watch Shock Theater with the host, Dr. Creep, and his sidekick, Duffy the dog, the person in the big dog suit. And it kind of turned me off mushrooms for a long time. Story plot was real good, but a little more than I probably should have been looking at my age. Nowadays, kids will look at that and think of it as nothing. I'm going to start to let these mushrooms simmer. I have some of my dehydrated onion on my little cup. Remember when I got the whole gift set for cooking? This one says Compassion. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this Compassion. Not a lot, like 2 or 3 tablespoons, just enough to get it moist, to get things going. And put a sprinkle of garlic salt. And my mushrooms. Let those cook a little bit. Start to brown. I put the water in with the onion so that it can start to reconstitute a little bit. I'm not worried about it getting super big and fluffy. So I'm just making an omelet. I cut a couple of slices of honey baked ham. And I'll add that in. The next in my little cup called Innovation. And with a little dignity and service, I'll add my eggs. And of course, I don't know if you noticed that the cutting board I'm using is actually a part of that cooking set as well. I'll put in my 2 eggs. I know some people prefer to use 3 or more eggs when they're making an omelet, but I can do without the extra cholesterol personally. Now I will put my partially rehydrated onions in with the mix. And I'll add a dash of soul food seasoning. Just a nice little sprinkle on the top, because that's how I like it. Letting it all cook on medium. You know, holiday times, people are often so busy and rushing and going everywhere. And it's a time when we really need to kind of slow down, if you're able to, and breathe. I get it that people like giving gifts and making merry and all that. But you know, having peace can be so wonderful. Just resting, slowing down can be wonderful. Especially if you're one that's busy every day, running around, giving, doing, helping others. Sometimes slowing down is the best thing you can do. Because stress can be very difficult in our lives. It can be very difficult. This is probably the simplest of meals that I'm making today. I've got my cup of coffee, and it has a mint chocolate mocha creamer with it, which is my little treat. You know, I always say, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. And I have this little omelet that I've just whipped up here. And actually, I'm not doing it like a cute, fancy fold-over omelet because I'm about ready to eat this anyway. It's scrambled eggs with honey-baked ham and a little bit of the garlic and onion seasoning. It's tofu seasoning and some mushrooms. So, breakfast is ready and served. Have yourself a good breakfast today too. And have yourself a good day today. Because you know, this is one of those days when people run around like they've just lost it. Really good. Take care. Slow down. Get some rest today. And I will talk to you a little later.